I think the journey that Kiersten's gone through has made us closer. It's made us appreciate what we have more, and it's probably made us realize that some things just aren't as important as sometimes we think they are. In 2006, her babysitter noticed that when she was climbing upstairs, she would crawl up them instead of walk up them. And so that kind of started the journey of seeing some doctors and kind of led us to Dr. Matthews here at the University of Iowa, and did some genetic work and determined that she had limb-girdle muscular dystrophy. It's a genetic disorder that affects the body's ability to produce a protein that builds muscle.
For me, it mostly affects like my legs, and it makes them more tired.
Over time, we know that we're going to see her, become less muscular, and it affects mostly her large muscles. When she was first diagnosed with limb-girdle muscular dystrophy, and we were talking to Dr. Matthews, the potential for heart issues was discussed because obviously your heart is a large muscle, and this limb-girdle muscular dystrophy can affect it. We were at a concert, and she was just tired and exhausted.
Well, at first it just kind of felt like a regular cold, and then it kind of got worse, and I would start like throwing up, and I'd start getting fevers and feeling like lightheaded and dizzy. And
so we took her to the doctor, and things just happened very quickly from there. She ended up seeing her cardiologist in Des Moines, and he immediately referred us to Iowa City. They brought her to Iowa City by an ambulance. She was diagnosed with heart failure, essentially, and essentially what was happening was her heart wasn't contracting and expanding properly. And so I think at that time her heart was only functioning at about 25 to 35% of normal. At that time they also put her on a heart transplant list. We ended up coming back to Iowa City, and then her heart function had dropped to about 10 to 15% of normal. So, at that point there was almost an immediate decision that had to be made to put an LVAD in to help her heart. Although it was a difficult decision, it was a decision we knew that had to be made, and ultimately I think it was one that helped her recover and get healthy. I think I was sitting at work and I got the call from the cardiac nurse and said that it was time to get to Iowa City.
I really wasn't that nervous. I thought I would be more nervous, but I was more excited and just looking forward to it.
The heart transplant procedure, actually, she went into surgery about 8 a.m. and she got out of surgery finally about 11 p.m. So it was almost 15 hours after she got the heart transplant and recovered from all the anesthesia and all that. It really was a very, very fast recovery. I think she was home in 10 days after the surgery.
I felt really good. It took a while to get my energy level back and everything, but I felt pretty normal.
She still has the muscular dystrophy issues that she has to deal with that affects some of the things that she can do, but by and large, she's been able to return to being a kid again. I think the Children's Hospital here is amazing. I think we're fortunate in Iowa to have one of the best children's hospitals in the country.